have a really big charm collection, which makes it really hard for me to bring my charms when I travel. Shockingly, I have traveled with my entire charm collection before, but I'm probably never going to again unless I'm moving because it is just so heavy, so many charms. So today I'm going through my whole charm collection and selecting a smaller number of charms to bring with me. I need my charms to do collective charm readings on TikTok, which I do very frequently, and I also do private readings as well. And while I'm going to be on vacation, I will do less private readings, but I'm still hoping to do some because I think it would be really fun to do them in a different location. So I need to bring the perfect amount of charms that will resonate with all of my clients, all of my community on TikTok, and with myself personally. I try to have a variety of positive charms as well as charms that can represent struggles, lessons, obstacles, because we don't just want frilly, fun charms. That's not going to give us very good readings at the end of the day. I like to make sure that I have a masculine and feminine charm in my collection. I went for 2 this time. I like these because it can represent people, it can represent energies, it can represent traits, and characters from TV shows and movies also add another layer. I also made sure to add a couple of my siblings' charms and just charms that showcase somebody with multiple people, because this could be friends, it could be coworkers, it could be siblings, depending on where it fell in the reading. And I read for a lot of very spiritual people, so I love to include ethereal, spiritual symbols and signs in my readings as well. And for me, color plays a huge role in charm casting because I have a bunch of butterflies and each one is so different depending on the color or the vibe of the butterfly. I do a lot of work with chakras, and so I often associate colors with the 7 main chakras. That's just the way that works for me personally, that I was taught to use through my spirit guides. Food is another fun one that can be interpreted in so many different ways. Even just looking at a banana, I mean, it can signify so many different things. And then I really love to include snack food, junk food, because again, it can mean a lot of different things to different people depending where they're at in their health journey and their relationship to food generally. Food is also very common in mythology and can be connected to a lot of deities as well. So I love using food in my readings for that reason also. And then we've got everybody's favorite, animals. It's really fun to see animals show up in your reading. And I love animals because look at how they can symbolize such different things. All 3 of these are frogs and all 3 of these messages are so different. But I also really like animals because clients tend to recognize animal symbols in their lives, connect with animals on their own. They're such beautiful messengers, and I feel like a lot of clients really relate to them, and they're easy to remember, and they're just so cute. And since I've done charm and tarot readings for hundreds of clients at this point, I know a lot about my type of clients, what they like. So I also try to incorporate some things that they enjoy: farmers markets, games, hobbies. I get a lot of clients who are in creative fields, actors, singers, artists, and I do a lot of readings for people who are considering a career change or wanting to find their purpose, so I try to include charms for that as well. Travel and moving is a huge theme that I see among a lot of my clients, and like I said, so many of my clients are very spiritual, and so they're often going through really big endings and new beginnings, trying to find purpose, trying to find passions, trying to make decisions now that are really going to influence their long term, and getting in touch with the best versions of themselves as well as their innate divine feminine energy. I do read for a lot of females. My clients also tend to really love nature and anything spiritual, witchy, mystical, so I made sure to include a lot of those charms as well. This took me forever, but I think I pared down my collection.